Today I'm bringing you a lovely 10-minute bum and lower body workout all the way from Patong Beach in Phuket, Thailand. If you would like to join my live monthly Pilates classes, please hit the link in my banner. Everyone is welcome, all ages and abilities, and I would love to welcome you into the group. So when you're ready, grab some water and let's begin. Start with your feet slightly wider than your hips. You're going to roll the shoulders up, back and down. Lovely. Inhale the arms all the way up and exhale to take them down by your side. Inhale again. And exhale, place your hands onto your hips. We're going to start with a rise. So rising up and lowering, lift and lower. Good. So we're just warming up the body here, drawing the tummy in, standing up nice and tall. We're going to sink down into a squat, lifting the arms up above the head, standing up straight and rising. Lovely. So I'm just going to turn to the side. So we're sitting down onto our seat and then coming up and rising. Make sure that your weight is in your heels. You're really lengthening your arms up above your head. Keep your chest open and keep your spine nice and straight. We're going to hold it down here and start to pulse. So little pulses, squeezing into the bottom. And then swing one arm down, come back up and open both arms out to the side and up again. Over to the other side, swinging one arm back and then opening up the arms and closing them. Lovely. Keep this going, swinging one arm back and then the other arm with the double opens in between. Good. Keep nice and low into your squat, draw the tummy in, take the arms forward, and we're coming back into that pulse. So really squeezing the bottom, squeeze the tummy, lift your toes up, weight is in the heels. Holding it here now, and then turn out the feet, straight into your plies. Lift one heel and the same arm and lower, other side, lift and lower. Good. So as you can see, I'm staying down into my plie position and I'm just lifting one arm with the same heel, alternate sides, keeping my bottom squeezed and my tummy. And if you want to, you can start to lift both the heels and the arms together. This is a harder option. Good. Keep it going. Really squeezing the bottom as you lift those heels. And then take the arms in front. We're going to finish with a pulse. So squeezing down, really pushing the knees out and back. And then lift, straighten the legs, open the arms. You're going to come and stand to the back of your mat, feet hip width apart. Inhale the arms up, exhale rolling all the way down. So coming into your roll down, just hang heavy here, releasing the spine and restack, growing nice and tall. Again, inhale the arms up as you exhale, nod the chin to the chest, roll all the way down. Place your hands onto the mat and walk out into your plank position. Good. From here, you're going to lift alternate legs, really squeezing the legs up, squeezing the bum as you do so. Keep the tummy held really tight. Push up and away from your mat. Keep breathing. And then you're going to pause it on your right leg, squeezing up for 5. And then place it back down over to the other side, squeezing up for 5. Place it back down and send your bottom high into your downward dog. And drop your knees, coming into that 4-point kneeling position. Untuck the toes. Extend your right leg and start to circle it in one direction. Lovely, good. So just make sure that your wrists are directly under your shoulders, your knees directly under your hip, pointing the toes. And then start to reverse the circles, really squeezing up, out and around, trying to keep everything else really still. Lovely. Bend that knee, flex a foot, and we're starting to pulse up to the ceiling, squeezing the heel up as high as you can, lifting the bum, drawing the tummy in, take the knee round to the armpit, extend and pulse up for 1. So you come around to your armpit with the knee and pulse up to the ceiling once you've extended it. Good. Keep this going. Really getting into the side of the waist. Pushing up and away from your mat, lifting the chest, lifting the back of the neck. Point the toes, you're going to take the foot across and behind and then arch it all the way up out to the side. Try and make these as big as possible, really squeezing into the bottom here. So nice big arches. Make sure the foot taps all the way back and over to the left and then squeezing up and around all the way out to the side. Lovely, keep breathing. Tuck your left toes under, come straight up into a 3-legged dog and then draw the knee in and extend up to the ceiling. So the knee's coming into the chest and reach that leg up. Good, if you need to adjust your hands, do. Keep the toes pointed, keep that leg lifted nice and high, draw the tummy in. Lovely. Place it back down into your downward dog, all the way over to the other side. Lift the left leg up this time and bend the knee in towards the chest, coming forward. So we've got that nice rocking motion as you come forward and back, really squeezing that leg up as high as you can, working it really hard here. Making sure you spread the fingers nice and wide and the tummy is held really tight. Now bend both knees, coming back over to the other side, flex a foot. We're going to start with our pulses here. So we're going to mix up the moves a little bit. Lovely. So start your circles now, extending that leg, circling the leg round in one direction. Really squeezing it out. The bigger the circles, the harder it is. Squeezing into the bottom, lovely, good. And then start to reverse the circles. Try not to lean over onto your right leg. Lovely. We're going to take the foot all the way back and across and then arch it all the way up and out to the left side. Good. Try and make these arches as high as you can. And try and get them all the way out to the side, really working the obliques here. Lovely, as well as the bum. Keep it going. Doing really well. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Keeping that leg as long as you can. Flex a foot, bend it. We're going to bring the knee in towards the armpit, extend the leg and pulse up for 1. In, extend, pulse up. Good. So really take that knee as high as you can, circle it all the way around and then push with the heel as you pulse it up to the ceiling. Keep holding that tummy in. Strong arms. Really squeeze it at the top. Perfect. Place it back down and then just come into a cat. So drop your tailbone between your legs, arching your spine all the way up, release the head and then come through neutral and just stick out the bottom, lifting the chest into that extension. Lovely, so just working through your cat and a little bit of extension here. Come and sit back onto your heels and have a little wriggle with the wrists. Good. You're going to come onto one side now. Prop yourself up onto your elbow. Make sure it's directly under your shoulder. Have your heels in line with your pelvis and your knees are bent. We're going to start with our oysters. So lifting up that top knee all the way up to the sky. Make sure the feet are together and that hand just resting onto the hip. Good. You're going to start to extend that leg at the top, toes together, and then knee comes back down. So you lift the knee, extend and place it all the way back down. Lovely. Make sure that that pelvis isn't moving, drawing the tummy in, lifting up and away from your mat. You're going to hold it up at the top, flex a foot and just push away with the heel. So little pushes. Lift that arm up above your head, really squeezing the leg, working the bum hard here. And then you're going to dip your toes down in that diagonal line in front of you. So you should really be feeling the burn at the moment. You can either point your toes or flex a foot and really turn the thigh inwards, and then place it back down. Have a little pat out of the bottom, pushing up into your mermaid. You're going to swing the arm up, lifting the hip. So one arm is down on your mat and you're just releasing your hips by swinging the other arm around, finding that nice stretch, opening everything out, and then come onto the other side. So propping up onto the other elbow, straight into your oysters, bending the knees, toes are together, pelvis isn't moving as you lift that top knee up and down, pushing up and away from your mat, drawing the tummy in and relaxing that shoulder. Start to extend the leg at the top, just like we did on the other side, pointing the toes. Really kick the leg up, nice and strong, straighten it out fully, placing the toes back down, and then the knee comes down. Keep breathing here, and now hold it at the top, flex a foot, start your little pushes, lift your arm up above your head, really squeezing the leg, the thigh, the bottom. And then start to tap the toes all the way down. So extend that leg in the diagonal position in front of you, lift and lowering. Your leg should be shaking. Well done, and place it back down, just pat out the bottom. And then you're going to swing round to that side, using the other arm to swing you around, opening up the hips, stretching out here. Lovely, well done. Holding it for a moment and you have finished. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again next week.